This is Solving Systems by Elimination, Must Multiply 2, version 1. It does say YouTube right here. I'm going to do example number 1 and example number 3, possibly number 6. We'll see how long we go for. This is challenge because you have to multiply 2 equations. We have to remember that when we actually, we have to multiply 2 numbers. We're looking for same number, opposite signs. So here we have negative 9 and positive 8. They're both x terms, and we have negative 8 and positive 10. They're both y. So we can use either one because they are both opposite signs. The easiest way to do this would be picking the opposite signs and then multiplying by the other number. This is what I mean. I'm going to choose to cancel out the y's. We have a negative, we have a positive. 8, we should multiply by 10 because that's what this term is. And 10, we should multiply by 8 because that's what this term is. That's the easiest. And then we rewrite everything. Remember, when we multiply, we have to distribute that 10 to everything. So this becomes negative 90x minus 80y equals 290. And this becomes 64x plus 80y equals negative 160. We're going to add our equations together. This cancels out our y. Now if we add, we're going to have to add negative 90 plus 64. And we're going to get negative 26x equals. And then we're going to have to do 290 plus a negative 160. And we're going to get 130. Divide both sides by negative 26. Negative 26. That crosses out. X equals negative 5. So we have our x, which is negative 5. Now we're going to need our y. So we're going to take this negative 5 and substitute it back into any equation you want. Now I said in my other video, I'm usually just going to take this first one because it is first. So negative 9x minus 8y equals 29. I'm going to take my negative 5 here and substitute it into parentheses. Minus 8y equals 29. This is going to be negative 45 minus 8y equals negative 29. Add our 45 to both sides. We're going to come out with negative 8y equals, we've got negative 29 plus 45, and that's going to give us 16. Divide both sides by negative 8, and y is going to give us negative 2, negative 2. And that's how we get our answer, negative 5, negative 2. Now I said I wanted to do number 3, which is here. Let me rewrite it. I'm actually going to rewrite it underneath. 8x plus 10y equals 12. And 3x plus 8y equals 30. The reason why I wanted to do number 3 is because we don't have any opposite signs. 8 and 3. For our x terms, no opposite signs. 10 and 8. Our y terms, no opposite signs. So again, the easiest is to pick one. I'm going to pick the x's and multiply it by the other's numbers. So 8, I'm going to multiply it by 3 because that's what this is. And 3, I'm going to multiply it by 8. However, we need one to be negative, so I'm just going to pick the first one to be negative. Doesn't matter, you can pick any one. Again, we're going to have to distribute. So this now becomes negative 24x minus 30y equals negative 36. Distribute. This is going to become positive 24x plus 64y equals 240. The x's cross out when we add. Negative 30 plus 64 is going to give us a positive 34. Y equals negative 36 plus 240 is going to give us a 204. Divide both sides by 34. And y is going to give us 6. So now we have our y, which is 6, but we need our x. So we're going to take this y and put it back into any equation. Again, I'm going to go back to the first one. That first equation was 8x plus 10y equals 12. My y is 6, so in place of the y this time, we're going to put 6 equals 12. 10 times 6 is 60, equals 12. Subtract 60 from both sides. 12 minus 60 is going to give us a negative 48. Divide by 8, and x is going to give us negative 6. So our answer is negative 6, 6. That's where they meet. A little messy today, but this is how you do it. Again, it is a challenge. These are challenge ones, and it will be a challenge on the test. So try it. Good luck.